Hey there everybody, my name's Thane and this video is taking you through how to use an email template that we have set up on the Spark website to help you get conversations started with your providers, your NDIS providers. So this is the template. It opens up as a Word document. You'll see there's several drop-down menus that you can choose from. This first one is for the kind of service that you want to talk to your providers about. So we've got community access, personal care, domestic support, gardening, physiotherapy. For this one, we're going to choose occupational therapy. And then we go to the next one. This second one is whether you want to arrange payment for the service yourself or whether you want to arrange payment through your NDIS plan. The reason we say give you that choice is because not everybody wants to tell their provider that they're actually paying for a service through their plan. And then this third one is about where the service invoices need to go. So the first one there is please send service invoices directly to me. Second one is please create a service booking against my plan. And the third one is please send service invoices to my plan management provider. Here in the example, we're sending service invoices directly to me. That's if you're self-managing. If you're plan is managed by the NDIA, you might ask the provider to create a service booking against your plan. And then if your funding is plan managed, then you would ask them to send their service invoices to your plan management provider. Now, so what I'm going to do next is we're just going to fill in this table. So this table has some of the details that a provider or a support worker is going to need. Depending on how funding in the plan is managed, whether it's agency managed, whether it's plan managed or self-managed, information that the provider is going to need to be able to put an invoice together. So they're going to need your NDIS number. They may well need a date of birth. Obviously, the details that I'm putting in here are, they're not a real person's details. They're just for the purpose of showing you for this example. They may need your postal address, your phone number, your email address, because they're going to need to be able to get in contact with you. And then the last thing they may need, and of course you could get rid of this if you want. You can delete any of the text from this template if you feel it's not necessary. And the same goes for the plan management provider. If your plan's not plan managed, then obviously you don't need to fill this out. So Invoices R Us is not a real provider. Again, it's just something that I'm filling in for the example. And then the final drop-down menu is how you would like the provider to get in touch with you. What's easiest for you? So we put several options there. There's phone call, text message, email, or by snail mail, by post. So you choose the one that's most appropriate for you, that works best. In this case, I'm going to choose phone call. The next step in all of that, so obviously we've got some red text there, so what we want to do is select all the text and then make it all black so that it looks reasonable when we copy it over to an email. So here we are in Gmail, in my Google email account. We're going to open up a new message, as I've done here. And then to make sure that everything works when you paste it over from that Word document, you need to make sure that the email is in rich text mode, not plain text mode. So make sure that there's no tick next to plain text mode in that little menu down the bottom. Come back up here, right click your mouse, and you'll get this menu here. Make sure that you choose paste. Left click on paste, and there you have it. There's the email. So now all you need to do is put in the email address for the support worker or the provider that you're sending it to. In this case, I'm going to make up an email address. So we're sending an email about occupational therapy, so I'm going to make up an address for ot@occupationaltherapist.com.au, and then we'll put a subject line in, confirming NDIS billing arrangements. Doesn't have to be that. It could be whatever you think is appropriate, but for the purpose of this example, that's what I'm going to use. And then you put your name at the bottom and hit send. So I hope you found that useful. Click subscribe for our channel if you would like more information.